Alright everybody, welcome back. We're going to continue on from where we left off. I'm trying to keep the videos kind of short, about 20 minutes or so, just so it's probably going to be a long series. So, I don't want you guys getting stuck with like 2-hour videos, and it's probably going to altogether going to be about 10 hours at least. I mean, this game, especially the campaign, could take a long time. There's other guys who posted videos and, they last quite a bit. And I enjoy watching them, so I hope you do too. And like I said, I'll just try to split them up so you can get through a 20-minute video or two a night or something if you want to watch them. Alright, so when we left off, we were finishing off this little headquarters unit here. And he's pretty much broken. I'd imagine that that unit is broken. And he's leaving him off. And there's nothing that seems to be coming up to helping him. So I am going to be a little reckless and start moving up more aggressively. Why is he over here? Is it this one that got pinned? I guess it was this guy that got pinned. I don't want you slow moving anymore. You're going to tire yourself out. So I'm going to quick move headquarters up there. Clear that target. And I'll move them up. Clear that target. Move them up over here. And I think we need to get the platoon back together. It's kind of important right now. And we'll just keep this platoon on point until we have a major resistance. Once these guys get to their point, I want them to go ahead and start moving in this direction as well. Good, my company commander made it back. Frickin' Rambo here decided he was going to go take on the world. Why are you all the way back here? That's no bueno. But running him all the way up, so this just can be a reserve for that platoon. And I imagine he'll make it up there by the time I need him. Wait a minute, a little bit confused here. So let's do this. Let's cancel all movements, because this is getting to be foobarred. He can stay there. You're moving up. You're moving up. You can stay there. In this platoon, we got the 2 scout sections. He's going to move up to here. He's going to continue firing. He's going to move up to here. You're going to move up to here. What squad is this? This is first section. So we'll move first section up to here. Imagine this is, no, oh, that's first section as well. So we'll move these guys up to here. First section, is there missing a section? Oh yeah, this one. So that's right, we're gonna just move him up nice and slow so he doesn't tire out. We're still moving up over here. I think we will regroup on these as well, because you can see they're kind of spread out. You don't want that if you come into any major contact. So what we're gonna do, these the same section? Yeah, they're the same section as well. So we will put this guy over here, this guy over here, and the other part of second section right there. Headquarters right there. Put the mortars there. And we'll bring up third section on the left and first section on the right. These guys have completed their order, Demon Company. Let me make sure Demon Company is all together as well. It's really important to try to keep all your men together. If you start mixing them, you may not realize it, and you actually have two parts of 2 companies mixed together, and then your command and control is going to go freaking nuts. Now these carriers, I don't really want him in a position where he's gonna have a chance again. And that, yeah, that's no bueno. There's a clear sight all the way down that road. I got lucky there. If there was an AT gun down there, I would have lost both of my carriers. And the commander, we don't want him in there either. I will probably dismount the commander and everything and put a couple infantry grunts in there once we get into contact, so we can use it as a for suppressive fire. Now this company's moved over here. Alpha company is almost in position. They're moving up. I think we can put them on a quick move just so we can get them mounted so we can move out next turn. Hopefully. They're moving up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and continue our turn. See, now, yeah, why are you going off-road, man? You're going to get yourself mirrored and it's going to piss me off. So we'll get him back on the road. And your movement speed does affect how well you get mirrored, as well as the ground conditions, which you can check. And I actually didn't check on this one. So let's take a look at that. Weather's clear, it's nice and cool. Ground's damp. Now that's a condition where you can get bogged. Track vehicles don't have as much of a problem as wheeled vehicles, but they still will get bogged very easily in damp conditions, especially if they're heavier like tanks and stuff. Tanks will get bogged all the time, especially American tanks. A lot of the German tanks are a little bit more, they don't bog as much, except Tigers and stuff like that. But anywho, yeah, we'll move him up. I think he'll be alright just moving there. There's no mud, so. And then we'll keep hunting him up, but we'll give him more direct commands. Let's see when we can get a line of sight on this town, or this sawmill. Pretty much like right here, we can get a line of sight. So I think we'll move him. Actually, I just saw a good spot to stop him to prevent from him getting taken out. We'll just stop him right there. I'd imagine if they do have a defensive line, like an actual dug-in defense, it'll probably be along here, along this road, because that'll allow them to have open fields of fire into here and force me to have to cross the road. But more than likely, they're dug into there. They might have some flanking elements over here to fire on anyone that tries to come down this road. All along here, as a matter of fact, there could be a defensive line set up. So we want to be careful. That's why I got him on a hunt command, so if he takes fire, he'll stop and either retreat or return fire. Everybody else set up, so let's continue. I'm sorry if you like playing with the trees on. It's just there's so many trees on this map that it makes it really hard to tell what your men are doing. That's why I try to put them on during the replay phase. Man, he retreated, a sneaky little bastard. Come on, get him. Oh, he's suppressed again. Excellent. Hopefully we can take him out. Or at least make him surrender. See what's going on over here. We're all getting regrouped. Those little foxholes here. Firing on him? Oh, he's area firing. I thought I gave him a fire direct on, or direct fire for that unit. Oh, we hit a touch objective. Actually, let's see what our objectives look like. Alright, phase line goose is all the way up there. We hit phase line duck. Sawmill, route Jalalabad. Haven't seen anything so far. I imagine we're going to start getting contact here soon. Probably somewhere along this line. Me, I would definitely be dug in here somewhere. Because you got, you can watch this road, you can watch this road, you can watch this road, as well as Jalalabad. So you can fire from here onto here. So I would definitely have a strong point right there. So let's, man, I know this little guy is just gonna, he's gonna dig in, and he's gonna take someone out. Get no lines of sight. Where was he last spotted? Over here? It's my Piet team. He shouldn't fire at Piet. But we'll just put him on a light fire anyway. And we'll have him continue. He can't see. He can see, but he can't see. That makes no sense. We'll have him flank around. Actually, we'll make that a hunt move. And this guy, what kind of line of sight does he have to there? So he can probably sneak up to here. Yeah, he can definitely sneak up to there and get a line of sight on him. So I think what we'll actually have him do is go up to here and then face over to there. So he should still be suppressed. So hopefully he doesn't get any shots off. They're kind of exposed right here, so I want to move them out of the way. Let's get him up here. So second IC, or assuming that, yeah, second IC. That's your executive officer, basically, if you didn't know. Let's move him up here more. Sniper, we can clear his arc, I think. We can get him up here. He can get a line of sight down there. So we'll move him up here and then hunt him up to there. He can get a line of sight down there and see if there's anything down there. This guy's still moving up. Yeah, let's see how our regroup effort has gone here. Still moving into position. I think this platoon will move up a little bit, just so they're more able to maneuver and support if we get into contact. And you want to make sure to space them out. You don't want them all grouped up. Let's actually have these guys, because we can start maneuvering over to here and check this road and see if that's a valid route. I think that will be 16 platoon. I think that'll be their job for now. Let's go ahead and clear their order. But I don't want to dedicate the entire platoon, so I'm going to split off a scout team. Actually, I'm going to throw them in this foxhole first. I'll do another scout team. And I will quick move them over to the other side of the road. Actually, I want to see if I can see down the road first. They don't really have much line of sight. Ah, damn forest. Yeah, there's not really a lot of line of sight down the road. So actually that's kind of a good thing for me, because I can just maneuver over to here. Why am I not? There we go. This is what I mean with the trees. See how like everything's in the way? Now you can set it to where the tree's off, and then it just shows the trunks in close range. But even then, it's still obstructive. You know, like 20 meters is won't. They can be obstructive. So I just like to turn them off just so I can see. And Alpha Company, I don't want to move them up yet. But our SOM headquarters can move up a bit. Let's just set them up right here. Alright, we'll go ahead and start the turn. I think this is the one that's most likely. Did I see dead body? Did they get him? We might have got him. No, he's over there. I'm not getting any suppressive fire yet. He might spot me first. Generally, whoever fires first gets, casualties and suppression. So you don't want them to fire on you first if you can help it. That's another reason for breaking off scout teams, so you have the least amount of force in contact when you first come into contact, and you can maneuver and suppress and work out how you're going to take out that target. They haven't spotted him yet. Oh, we got fire over here. Let's see what that was. It looked like it was coming down the road. Oh, yep, I just saw it. It was like right here. It's hitting the tree. Oh, they're hitting the foxhole. So there's someone down the road. Just directly down the road. So I'm going to do is I'm going to hide my scout team, as well as this scout team. This is just so they get their heads down. So I don't know what I'm facing. He could open up with MG next turn. So he only fired on me for a couple seconds. I think I'll do now is I will start getting my carrier worked out. How many seats does it have? Down here it shows you how many seats there are in the vehicle. There's 3 seats here. So I can move my IC section. No, I can't. Yeah, I can. How many is in my commander? Oh, there's 4. So I can't move into here. Question is, do I want to keep my company commander? I don't want to keep them together, obviously. I think we'll put him into there, and we will put the company. Does he have a radio? He does have a hand radio, so I can put him on foot, and then next turn I can move 2 guys from the scout section into here, or any guys, and I can make this into a nice little gun truck, because they will fire out of the top of these, which is pretty funny to watch, man. They'll sit down, but if you open it up, they'll all, you know, stand up and start shooting at everything around them. It's really cool. Alright, we don't know where this guy went. He's up here somewhere. So we're gonna keep hunting up and see if we can find him. I think, like, I want to just beeline over to there, but he's gonna come out of suppression soon, if he's not already. So I don't think that would be wise. So we can use a little bit of concealment and come around here and maneuver around him. We got a whole squad right here. There's no line of sight on any of this. There's not really any cover concealment right here, besides the, you know, the trees. So if I move them up into here, they're gonna get shot at if he's not suppressed, which he's probably not. There is a little bit of concealment over here with these bushes. And I don't want to move, well, I can move into this ravine because it's not, if there's anything up there, they're not going to see him. So we could do that. We'll move him over here and hunt him up to there, see what he can see. And we'll move our mortar up a little bit more. This guy's moving around this. We got a straggler squad way back here. He's rested, let's see. I don't really think I'm going to need him yet, so I can just keep regular moving him up. These guys have almost made it. No contact from them. So at least this road, I know this road is clear up to here. So there's probably nothing in here. Because if they had a defense up here, there would definitely be panzer strikes, and they would definitely fire on him. Because rifles will fire on these, especially with the sniper in here. See, he's got his head out. Any small arms would have fired at him. So we'll just keep moving him up. Probably next turn, he might come into contact. Let's see how our regrouping. I think everyone's regrouped here. Yep, they're all regrouped. So I think we'll continue our movement to contact. And I want him to scout around here. That's probably where the most cover is. This guy came. Let's have him. Give him a fire arc. And I wanted them to hide. That's right. Hide them. Let's see if this mortar. He doesn't have any line of sight. Let's move our commander. No, I don't want to move the commander up. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to split off this Piet team because I don't want to lose them. So I'm going to move this Piet team back to the commander. And we'll take the rest of this first section and move them up to here. See if they have a little bit of line of sight. Maybe they'll spot something. As well as we'll hunt him up to here. I don't think there's any line of sight. Yeah. He might be able to get up. Let's just scout him up to here, because it's an LNG. They're Bren, so I don't want to put him at risk. In fact, I think I'll just keep him there until I know where he's at, and I can use him to suppress. These guys are still maneuvering in. Still maneuvering. And I can move him up to here. And start getting my, actually I don't want to move him up yet. I want my scouts to get out a little bit farther, and he's getting suppressed right, well he's not suppressed, but he's getting fired at right now, so I know there's enemies up here. I don't want to put my men in risk until I know where he's at. Alright, so we're on next turn. Let's start off with just watching our Bren here. He might get into contact with him. What we'll do is we'll just look back and follow him. Oh, spotted him. Oh, artillery coming in. See what was I talking about earlier? That officer. He was calling artillery in. So that's going to be an issue. Being that he's only got 1 min left, he's not going to be able to spot the rounds, so those rounds are probably going to keep falling for a good while. Oh, we spotted him. Alright, so we spotted him too. We can, my guys are getting a little tired, so I need to rest this platoon. We'll have them try to suppress, and I'm gonna have, shit, they're tired. But I am gonna move them up, and after this engagement, I will have them rest. And we'll have him move. Actually, can he fire? He can. All right, so we'll have him suppress as well. So this section right here. Man, I don't like using them as an assault though. No, I don't want to do that. I can use them to suppress. What I'm going to do is put this guy, clear his target. I'm going to pause him for a minute. Put him on a cover arc. So hopefully these guys will get firing in 30 seconds. Dang it. Put him on a pause for 30 seconds, and then we'll have him beeline up and finish him off. Now over here, we spotted our target, so that's good. And we have this carrier, and he doesn't have a gunner though. This is why I wanted to put someone in here. We will have him. Let's see where the best advance or best line of sights I can get on him. Probably right over here. Sorry if you guys can hear my son screaming. He's playing with everyone right now. We'll just move him over here right now. And then we'll break off. Actually, yeah, I think we can break off one of these. I could use my Piet team. So they would be a little bit protected. They would provide a gunner for that carrier. I think I'll do that. It puts my Piet team in a little bit of risk, but it also protects them, so. And we'll do this last turn, I'll cut it from here. Let's see how our assault on this final man goes. Hopefully, yep, good, he started firing already. I hope the mortar's hitting, man. Oh, that makes me nervous. I'm gonna have to rush these guys up. Alright, so he's crawling away. He's good to suppress. Now this guy should start moving up here. So there he goes. Man, see? They're falling all over the place. Might be catching a suppression from our friendlies. There's no friendly fire in this game, but they do catch suppression. Alright, so what we're gonna do, are they in grenade range? They are, so I'm gonna have them chuck grenades. So we don't risk losing any men. And I'll rush them up to here. Clear target so he's not firing over his back. I'll clear target and have him move up to here. Ah, I didn't check to make sure I didn't lose anybody. Doesn't look like we lost anyone. I don't think we lost anyone. So that's good. But we are... Let's see what we got here. We do have some automatic weapons. Got a Mauser. There's another Mauser. So it's probably just a scout detachment. What does he have? SMG. So this looks like a little scout. Oh, he's got a Piet too. So I don't want to get within 200 meters. Piets are generally inaccurate after 100, but I don't want to take the risk of losing my carriers. Did this guy get mounted yet? No. So where's that Piet team? Alright, there's the Piet team. I think we'll just stop him here, have them mount and next turn I could pull him up and start suppressing. They don't really have a line of sight. That's actually kind of good though, because reasons. I can get this Bren gun firing though. If I can get it good. There we go. There it was. Right there. Nope. Come on. So there we go. Perfect. Does this one fire? Yes, this one can fire too. They have about 600 ammo, so they should be alright. Oh, these guys can see him perfectly. I think I'll stop our scouting just so we take out this. Hang on, let's check our. Let's move our commander up to here. Our Piet over here. Our mortar with our commander. Not on the road. Up with our commander. I think we will hunt these guys up. Maybe they can get us. When you're giving orders to a platoon like this, when you have them all selected, the base movement, the first movement, is going to be based off of which unit you have selected. See, like right now I have the right unit selected, so I put you, and all of them move based off of him. What happens is if you think you're on the wrong one, like say you want to go over here, but you have like this guy selected, and you want to stop right here, what'll happen is all your other units will move farther than what you thought they were. This doesn't have an effect when you're out there. Well, it does, but it's not as important when they're grouped up like this. But when they, let's say you had one of these guys way down here and you had him selected, it's just you're gonna be like, what the hell? Why is it doing that? It's happened to me. Just letting you know. And I think I'll put them on a target arc just so they're facing in the direction of where I want them to go. Alright, so I don't think this guy's taken any fire. He hasn't. So I'm going to hunt him over past this crossroad. And I think I will hunt. I'll move him up to here. And we'll move him up. And him up. Actually, we'll move him over here and we'll put our commander right there. Actually, no, they've been taking fire from the right, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll put the commander here. Move our mortar here. It's our company. I want to move our company headquarters up a bit. I think we'll fast move him up to here. Just so he has comms with everyone. I think we'll move that up to there. Alpha Company's still in reserve. Oh yeah, that mortar. So what we want to do, this is our command section, so we definitely need to move them up. because this mortar barrage it can strike anywhere. It's on spotting fire right now, and it's gonna just fire everywhere. And it kind of sucks because I don't want to. I need to get them out of here though. I didn't want to exert them yet, but we're gonna have to just to get them out of here. Whenever you want to cancel an order, just hit backspace. I'm really good with the hotkeys because I've been playing this game a long time, and they're really useful, especially with how many commands you have to give out. It really speeds things up if you know the hotkeys. And I think we'll stop here and we'll play the next turns in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how it is. And if you want me to change anything, any problems with quality or anything, let me know. All right. Thank you.